Hello and welcome back. I was about to say we're on to day 15, but apparently we're going to Taurus's office. Good morning. Good morning, Warren. Do you feel like a drink? Coffee? Water, maybe? I'm fine. Okay. Look, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I need to know if I can trust you or not. What do you mean? You know perfectly well what I mean, Warren. I want you to be honest with me, so I'll be totally honest myself. I'm not your parole officer by mere chance. Ah, okay. Here's my questions from a couple of episodes ago. What do you mean? I requested your case to the judge? But why? Your boss, fucking Harry Sullivan, owner and master of this fucking town. Did you know I used to be a cop? No. Well, I was, and I made sergeant in less than 4 years. I think most parole officers are like social workers by trade, usually first. Could be wrong about that. It's not something I've ever had to deal with. Well, I was, and I made sergeant in less than 4 years. Sergeant Torres doesn't sound too bad. No, not bad at all. But I stuck my nose where I shouldn't have, and there went my career. What happened? Well, I was following a lead on some shipments that kept coming in for your boss. I stopped by the port, asked the manager a couple of questions, and before I knew it, everything had gone to hell. Harry made a phone call, and in less than a week, my bosses had filed the case, and I was out. My bosses had filed the case, and I was out? What? You mean shelved? Is that what you meant? I assume that's what it meant. How the hell could they kick you out? There was a very well-timed surprise inspection at the station, and they found 5 cocaine bags in my desk drawer. It was then that I realized how powerful that son of a bitch really was. Now you know the truth. I'm trying to use you. But what for? I think it's pretty obvious by now, isn't it? I want you to be my eyes and ears in there. What do you say? I don't know. He is still my parole officer. If I say no, what's he gonna do? Or I mean, if I say yes, what's he gonna do? If I say no, he'll bury me, and if I say yes, he might bury me. So, what would I have to do exactly? Before I tell you, I have to be sure. Are you really willing to help me with this? We're risking our necks. Let's get that asshole. Damn, you don't know how glad I am to hear that, Warren. Do you realize we could drive that bastard out of this town for good? And you'd play a major role. Okay, what do I have to do? I mean, this is all clearly extrajudicial, so I don't think this is gonna go well. Even if it goes well, if I'm tied to it, I'm going back to jail. Okay, what do I have to do? For now, just keep your eyes open, okay? I want you to be on the lookout for the big players. Try to remember their names and faces. I'll send you more instructions later. That's all? For now. I'll give you more details in a couple of days. Be careful, Warren. See you. Who the hell goes to a club on Christmas Eve? Merry Christmas, Warren. Merry Christmas. There are no special deals tonight. We brought in the famous DJ Stephen Nauki for the Christmas party. Customers need a ticket to see him. You just said there wasn't a special... Rockers and punks aren't usually that crazy about electronic music, so if any come by tonight, they're probably here to cause some trouble. I say just get rid of them. But it's Christmas, man. Doesn't matter. Better safe than sorry. Come on, there's people waiting. Do your job. Hold on. I'm not just gonna boot people based on what they're wearing. Oh, it's literally a rule? Come on. Why is the capacity going down quickly? I don't understand when it goes up and down. Night going pretty quiet so far. Bet working today sucks. It sure does, but here I am anyway. Merry Christmas, Warren. How are you? Well, here I am, putting up with whatever. I know, I meant how's your life? How's everything? Well, I'm paying the bills and my parole officer isn't that bad. I'm glad. If you want, we can have a drink later and chat for a while. Sure. Good. See you later. Hey, I didn't send you in. You gotta have a ticket. Ah, you're fucking underage. Hey man, remember me? Kid, I see tons of faces each day. I'm Jimmy, Todd's brother. Remember me? Came to my brother's bachelor party a few weeks ago. Yes, and well, nothing. I just decided to come by again with a friend. Really? Well, let's see if your friend's also underage. What did you think? Nothing. Here you go. Well, your friend is the right age now, so like... Didn't he say it was... Well, when's their actual birthday? That's the problem, because when the planner came in before, he said he was like, oh, he's like a week short. Which is like, all right, fine, fuck it. But if you're both, listed as turned a blind eye because you came with other adults, this isn't up for conversation, get it? Fuck you. You're in. Just trying to get your... Ah, you bastards. Ah, fuck's sake. Classified information. Wait, what? Just go in, you drunk fuck. Need to see your boss for what? Doesn't matter, I have to go in there now. Fuck no. I'm one of Harry's most important partners. You're making a terrible mistake. Well, that's my problem. Now get out of here. Stupid asshole. Well, how am I supposed to know? I actually haven't seen very many, like, rockers and shit tonight. So they're usually just sort of mixed in with the crowd, but I don't pay that close attention. I don't know. Does a wallet chain and ripped pants count as being a rocker? I don't fucking know. You are drunk though, so I can boot you. What's up, dude? That is a different night. Wait a minute. Is it? Am I an idiot? Did I just click on the wrong thing because my brain... No, I was right. Okay. The days are starting to run in together. I can't remember. You're good. Hi. ID... no, dude. Out of my line. This guy's here all the time. Just seems like a reasonable dude. And you're here with a fucking bag. And you're drunk. Are you a rocker? Does an upside down cross count as punk or rocker? I don't know. At what point... this woman literally says punk on her shirt, so... Oops, fuck. That's not the button I... God damn it. These buttons need to be better. You're good. What? Who did I miss? Oh, you're underage. What? Oh, fuck. Is this an indicator of, like, if there's a fight going on or something like that? Ah, shit. I don't know who counts as a fucking rocker. Sure. It's getting red. Why is it red? What the fuck? It's... Dude, they're fine. Why is there a problem? If you need... Go home, Warren. This wasn't your greatest night, to be honest. Well, dude, it's fucking Christmas. Can we all just have a decent time? Are you done? Just now. Should we have that drink we talked about? What if we do something different? It is Christmas, after all. What did you have in mind? Yeah, I just don't feel like drinking anymore tonight. Do you mind if we just sit and talk? Sure, sounds good. Well, let's go. There's a lovely park nearby. Okay, lead the way. Apparently, the park is an hour and 15 minutes away. All right, how's it going? Not bad, I'm adapting. What about you? How about you? I'm sick of this shit. What do you mean? Just everything. I hate Harry. I hate everything that has to do with him. His face, his attitude, his men, his nephew, they're all scum. I don't know what to say to that. Do you know how I became Harry's girl? Why should I? You see, a few years ago, I was just a college student with lots of crazy ideas. I had a boyfriend called Frank, and I got pregnant. We were young and stupid, and we weren't careful. Happens more often than you think. Frank didn't want to have it, but I couldn't give up my baby. I fooled myself into believing I'd be able to take care of him by myself. And your parents? My mother died when I was 3. I don't even remember her face. My father kicked me out the moment the pregnancy started to show. Wait, are you serious? Yes, he had a stroke a few months later, and he's been bedridden for the rest of his life. Now he's bedridden for the rest of his life. Fuck him. Okay, but what does Harry have to do with all this? That's the thing. After my son Adam was born, I had to drop out of college to find a job. I looked everywhere, but nobody wanted to hire a girl without education or experience. And when it looked like things couldn't get any worse, Adam got sick. What happened? He developed a rare condition called primary hyperoxaluria? You can imagine the hospital bills. Just couldn't make any ends meet anymore, let alone pay for my son's surgery and treatment. Hold on. Hyperoxaluria. Condition that occurs when there's too much oxalate in your urine. Normally eliminated through the kidneys. Happens after the kidneys fail in people who have primary and intestinal causes of hyperoxaluria. Excess oxalate builds up in the blood. This can lead to oxalate deposits in the blood vessels, bones, and body organs. Huh. Interesting. Although, long-term health of your kids depend on early diagnosis, prompt treatment for hyperoxaluria. Sorry, maybe you guys don't care about this, but now I'm kind of curious, especially given that they were telling me to take painkillers in previous episodes. Like, do the developers actually do, medical research. This does seem like a serious disease, but I'm also not seeing reference to surgery. I mean, unless they're talking about like kidney replacement, but I don't know. Kidney replacement on a child seems, I mean, rough. There was nothing I could do. My life became an ER nightmare. We were there all the time. One day, I ran into a former college classmate at the hospital. She told me that the box was looking for pretty girls and that they paid well. Pretty girls? To work as waitresses. I see. I didn't even get to serve a drink. That same night, Harry interviewed me and said a simple waitress position would be a waste for a girl like me. He wanted you for himself. Exactly. I'm not really into old, fat, married men, I assure you. But he promised he'd take care of all my son's medical expenses if I... Anyway, were to be his girl. So it all began. Exactly. He kept his word, paid for Adam's surgery, and has been covering his treatment for 2 years now. All I have to do is be here whenever he wants me and do what he asks. I can't imagine what you're going through, Liz. I'd be okay with it if Harry were just a rich businessman with an eye for young girls. But he's a cruel and twisted mafia boss with real blood on his hands, and he always gets what he wants. In fact, I'm pretty sure he'll get tired of me and look for some younger girl. Obviously, as soon as that happens, he won't have a reason to keep on paying for Adam's treatment. He'll kill us both. He's a monster, I know he will. You know... Oh, this is... Why would I say either of these things? I'm not gonna just blurt that out to her. That seems... I mean, I could... I mean, what am I supposed to do with this? I'm just like, I'm trying to, unfortunately now I'm metagaming because I'm trying to figure out, okay, what's the game going to do with this? Is it going to pretend as though, or is it going to act as though like I told the wrong person and she gets in a bad situation and leaks it, or it's like, this sucks. Wouldn't know how to help you. I get it. I really wasn't asking for help. I just needed to tell someone how much I hate that bastard. And I know I can trust you. Don't worry about it. Well, do you want me to walk you home? It's okay. I'll call a cab. Alright. See you next week. Sure. Take care, Liz. Ugh. All right. Well, that was a lot. I think I'm going to call the Oh, man. I didn't realize the penalties I had racked up. Man, that night was fucked up. All right. Well, on to the next one. See you guys then.